apology video or something.
I bet you some people are going to think this is an apology video.
I mean, we literally have nothing to apologize about.
I know.
Who that?
A friend. Are we actually going?
I think
Let's
so.
see.
Takes up to like 30 seconds to show up.
It does, huh? What if I just keep doing this?
You're not good at spelling.
Oh no, I'm not. I've never been good at spelling.
My phone's completely dead. I need to plug this.
Yeah.
Some of bitch on.
Oh, there's a plug-in right around the corner.
Yeah.
So, I'm hoping this is recording. This will not be a normal meme video like I tend to upload. I gotta keep swiping these away because I don't know if they're being recorded. And it's gonna be very serious. You know, if we can prove that it's actually recording.
Okay. Plugged.
Okay. I want to prove that it's actually recording, and I have no way of doing that. I can't check any of these because I don't know if they're being, if it's on the recording. I don't know how it's live streaming specifically.
Why is the Primo Mega Lesbian one of the most popular videos?
Because of how you titled it. I have no idea if it's actually streaming.
Another thing that's a really popular thing on your channel is all the things about anti-anime.
Yeah.
You might not actually be doing it.
It says it's been going for like 2 minutes.
If my phone didn't die, I could check my phone.
Yeah.
5 might have. What?
What? What are you referencing?
Go to the side 3. Why? Why does that show up when you Google your channel?
I've questioned a lot of the things that show up when you Google my channel.
What's your trailer?
I'm not watching my trailer right now. The problem is that I have no idea.
What was that? Jeez. Might not actually be worried. I didn't do my hair, dang it.
You're fine. Hold on, let me turn on chat. Notice, there is no chatting history. Okay, so if people are on chat, I would really hope they'd let me know that it's actually recording.
5 changes on my neck.
Stop.
5 Chen GMO.
How do you know when it's live streaming?
I don't know. My phone's not charged yet. Are you a sadist?
No.
Are you a masochist?
No.
Are you a sadomasochist?
No.
Okay. That is... Wait a second.
Don't even look at half this stuff, man. I don't even want to look at it.
I saw a weird looking dude. Did you see that dude?
Yeah.
There it is.
There it is. Okay, so it is live. We can confirm it's live. There's going to be such a lag. Okay. So let's try to just ignore our screens and just talk. Okay, there's a lag. So
It has a 4-second lag.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
just making sure.
Okay.
So what are we talking about?
Want to talk about society?
We live in a society, gamers rise up.
Not entirely. So.
Why am I missing this?
What?
Just look. I keep smacking my hand with this.
Stop. You're horrible.
I
That's
know.
why I like you. So let's actually kind of talk about. Let's talk about.
It didn't even show up on camera. It just showed you beating me.
I'm trying to go for a serious video for once, and it's really hard right now.
It's hard when
It's probably because I invited you.
Maybe. Let me put this down.
Okay, so let's talk about society and the crying issue.
Crying?
Yeah. So like.
I'm in a lot of pain.
Yeah. So like you notice like how when we're kids, like our immediate instinct is to cry everywhere. Like anywhere we go, like we bump our knee, we cry.
No.
Yeah. Do you haven't experienced that with younger kids, like elementary school level?
I mean, I have experience with other kids. For me, I just screamed. I'm like, ah! My knee!
Guess you were more mature than kids. But it's funny because back then when you start crying when you're little, you want to be comforted, right?
Yeah.
And we want to be comforted as we're older, but we don't realize it. Because when we're younger, when we cry, we want to cry like near someone so we can be comforted. But when that happens, that's when we start getting bullied and that sort of thing. And we get made fun of for crying. So slowly but surely.
Oh, it's back.
What's back?
My phone.
Slowly but surely, when you think about it.
Oh, I shouldn't do
Not
that.
even when you think about it. But slowly but surely, you will notice that the more they're made fun of, the more they don't cry in public. The more it hurts them to cry in public.
Mm-hmm.
The more they need to be secluded to cry.
Except, in today's society, it's the other way around.
They want you to cry in public, but a lot of people don't.
It's all like...
Still today.
It's all like... With all this, like, PC shit and stuff, like it's like someone accidentally calls you a man when you identify as a woman. You go, wee! But instead you should be like, actually, I'm not a man. You should just be civilized.
That's a different type. It's so weird hearing vehicles. So that's a different type of crying. That's more like crying because you're a thought, not because you're in a lot of pain. Most of the time. Sometimes they may be in a lot of pain. I can't actually tell what everyone feels.
If you get shot, if you
get shot.
If you get
there's
shot
a lot of people
if
that
you
won't
get
cry.
shot in the face, I think it's acceptable to cry.
Well, it's also like when somebody dies, people won't cry in public.
What do you mean?
So like, say your brother died.
I cry in public.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but
no, I'm not gonna
would
say
you
that.
trust crying in front of everyone?
Yeah, because that's my brother.
Yeah, but
If people make fun of me for crying at my brother's funeral, I'm gonna beat the shit out of him.
oh, maybe
I'm
not
gonna kick him in the
not even
balls.
just at their funeral. Like say you find out, and there's a lot of people who make fun of you because you were crying even to this day. A lot of people don't like crying in public because they won't be comforted.
Even if someone just calls me, say, "Hey, your brother just died. This is not a prank or anything," and I start crying, and someone starts laughing at me, I'm gonna fucking football tackle him. I'm gonna judo kick them right in their fucking face.
Yeah. I'm not really that way, I guess.
And then I kind of just yell at them while they're down on the ground. Ah! That's my defense tactic.
So, I don't cry for a lot of reasons. But part of it, I guess, is because I don't trust crying around people. There's like, because even most of my friends, I probably won't cry around, even though I trust them with like almost all my heart. But it takes a lot for me to cry around them.
What if you were to be stabbed?
I tend to get more angry at pain than anything.
What if I don't know. What if you just started crying for no reason?
That sometimes happens, but I tend to just pick myself up. But it's like,
What if you stub your toe?
you know, we need to just say fuck. Demonetized right now. I don't even monetize, so it's fine.
You don't have enough subscribers to be monetized.
The second I get monetized, this video is going to be demonetized.
It's probably already been flagged as not safe.
That's if we have viewers. Anyways, so crying is not something I tend to do. And crying is something people need to do. It releases chemicals, and that's why children tend to be happier, because they don't hold everything in like a fucking bomb.
Speaking of chemicals, in childbirth, a woman feels a lot of pain.
Yeah.
But after that, there's chemicals in your brain that says, you know, that didn't hurt that bad. Let's have more kids. even though childbirth is like the most painful thing a person can experience.
Yeah.
Unless they get cut open. If they get cut open, then like get it removed, it's still, you don't feel it because you're asleep.
We're just gonna let that go off in the background. Deal?
I'm gonna mimic it.
Stop. I'll destroy you.
Not if I destroy myself.
But like, I feel like the process of not crying for years causes depression. What's scientific proof to have for this? Fucking none. Can I look into it? Probably. But
You know, you probably have a point, because like if people just like kind of want to cry, people like beating the shit out of them for crying, then you know they're probably not going to feel wanted in this world, and then develop depression and suicidal tendencies, and you know, off themselves.
It's like for me, like I don't know if you know, but like I deal with thoughts of suicide like every day. I deal with that temptation every day. Like I'm pretty sure you've noticed a lot sometimes, especially if like, you know, enough people are not around, and like I'm just staring or thinking, you can see my face just go like complete depresso. And it's not
just drink an espresso.
It's not completely because I'm thinking
just
of
have
suicide.
Some spaghetti. The way I handle serious topics, I just make jokes and then somehow it gets better.
But for me, like, it's weird. Like, I mean, of course, we all know I branded myself and other things, and that's me seeing how much emotional pain compares to physical pain, you know? It's like, I've done
Is that
weird
why you
things.
kill yourself?
Emotional pain, pretty much, yeah. There's no physical pain I've gone through that hasn't been worse than emotional pain.
Huh?
And, I mean, I don't act on thoughts of killing myself, but there's a lot of...
You have before.
Oh, yeah, I have. I definitely have.
And that's what
many
shaped
times.
you into the person today. But God's like, you know, I don't want you to do that. And then he stopped you.
Yeah. I've had a lot of interference with God in that sense of, don't get to die.
God's like, motherfucker, stop trying to kill yourself.
Pretty much.
Makes your neck made out of iron.
You know, one of my friends sent me the video of the guy, you know, when they put him on a hang and he just started swinging and having fun with the noose while he's on it and just goofing around and everyone's like spooked and stuff. He's like, hey, it's you. So.
You know, probably eventually your neck's just become so thick it won't be able to do, like, you won't be able to hang yourself. Just go to the gym, just like, until your neck just becomes all muscle. Until your neck becomes bigger than your head. That people are like that. Their neck is so large, it's like basically impossible to hang them. Because their neck is bigger than their
like
head.
They're Patrick.
Yeah, they're literally Patrick.
So if they like star pose and just spread their legs and like, you know, they're Patrick.
Yeah. I need to stop doing that. People are gonna get turned on.
But, you know, definitely all go through rough times. The hard part is being there for those people. I don't even know where I planned on going with this. I just plan on having an actual serious talk.
Yeah.
It's different than most of our content.
Hey, I have an idea.
What?
My grandpa said I could be out until 9:30.
Okay.
So, for this, we could do our stream, that serious one on here, and then on my channel, we could have like a goofy stream.
Okay.
Or we could play a game.
Okay.
There's this game I've been playing. Have I told you about it?
I don't know.
It's called Identity 5 with a V instead of a 5. It's pretty fun. I don't have any streaming software on my phone, so
You'll have to get some.
yeah, I don't know if there's one that doesn't cost money.
Just check your app store.
Okay.
Not right now. Jeez. But death is an idea that I'm very familiar and comfortable with. You know, pretty much when I lay down to go to sleep, sometimes my first thought is like, you know, how great would it be if I don't wake up the next morning?
Same. I wish I could just sleep in forever.
No, I don't mean that.
I know you don't mean that. But sometimes I wish I could do that.
It's just time. Like a lot of the days, I'm done, and it's not that I don't love the people in this world. I do. It's just I'm tired.
Me too.
Of life.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm not.
There's a lot of joy that comes down to it, yeah. Oh dear.
Uh-oh. Is stream of yeah.
Oh dear. I've just got X. You know, that's probably going to be a very serious call that I just had to deny. Because, you know, I know those people. The people, if you're watching, those who just called me, thank you for concern in calling, but it's all right.
Wait, let me go check to see if people are actually watching this stream.
Okay. But, you know, death is just something I confront daily. Just the thought of death, you know?
Just look at that empty space.
I know, it's because you're back there. Get on screen, you thought.
Well, I'm checking YouTube.
YouTube. That's fair.
You know, I get told by people all the time that I look like a Jewish accountant if I had glasses and I wear a suit.
So
Because with my afro.
Oof. That's rough. So
Fuck.
You know, like crying's just something that at this point I seem physically impossible to do. I mean, I've dealt with a lot of death in my life, and I've only cried about one, and I've gotten over that one.
Once? Okay, this is gonna sound a bit fucked up, but once when I was in like elementary school, my Uncle Ralph died. And then I kinda like cried, and then a few days later, I used that as an excuse to get out of PE. And then a few years later, I used the same excuse in middle school. And yeah, I'm a bad person.
I mean, not necessarily. I mean, if you were faking it, yeah. But if you're actually dealing with that grief, man.
Well, you see, I kind of was faking it. I mean, not the first time. Like, when he died, I was devastated. But when I used it as an excuse, it was kind of like, I can kind of use it to get out of PE today. And that's how it happened.
I haven't actually used anything for an excuse like that, I don't think. Not that I'm aware of. Man, I'm really bad if I did. Because, I mean, I've seen a lot of death. I've watched people die a lot on the internet.
Oh, there's
like,
one
in
person
person.
watching right now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, wait, that's us.
Oh. Is that both of us?
Yeah,
So there's two people watching.
it's me and you.
Yeah. Okay, just turn it off. I kind of hope people end up watching this live stream while we're going. But
Yes.
death is just something that I comfort. Like, it's kind of a comfort food. To be honest, the only thing that's like constantly prevented me from killing myself is seeing somebody who is like watching. There's not been a single time I've tried that somebody didn't come up and start watching. So that's why every time I stopped.
Well, in your Terraria stream, The Adventures of Guy, I wanted to watch that. I was genuinely interested in that.
But Josh isn't here. The other Josh.
Yeah. But when you did stream it, I really wanted to see it, and then you just kind of stopped doing it.
Well, I'll continue it once Josh is here. Again. But, You know, there's a lot of pain a person can go through.
Like childbirth?
What?
Like childbirth?
Not entirely what I mean. I'm not referencing physical pain. I mean a lot of emotional pain. Like, you could watch a person die easy. I mean, it shouldn't be easy, but at this point, you know, if somebody dies, sometimes I question if I'm actually going to feel anything. And I hate that even possibility that I have to question if I'm going to feel something when somebody I care about dies. I question that. You know, I'm the type of person to definitely beat myself up a lot. What are you doing, Josh?
Huh?
What are you doing?
That really video, like capture recording.
You should get back over here.
Yeah. Oh, wanna see this really cute picture that Haley sent me?
No.
Why?
Because we're in the middle of a live stream.
Yeah, you're right.
But,
Sup, fuckers, I'm back.
You've been here the whole time. Just off camera. So.
They don't know that.
They do. I've been talking to you, and they can hear you.
Oh, shit.
You know, I've just reached a lot of question points in my life. I don't even know what to do with them. Like, it's just kind of like...
I wonder if I can hypnotize you.
No.
I mean, you can't actually hypnotize someone like this. That's not how it works. Unless it does.
It's not really how it works. But. So...
I wonder if I could hypnotize myself to make me enjoy cleaning.
Let's see if I can find you some stuff later. But, you know, a lot of times in my life I question a lot of my choices, and like, recently that's been now. I've actually struggled with the idea of death a lot today.
Why today?
I don't know, I got really depressive. Just extremely depressive. No. I didn't think about really killing myself because I threw that idea out the window. But you know,
I once tried to do that.
Throw yourself out a window or throw an idea out a window?
All of the above?
I've jumped out windows.
Me too.
Like 3-story windows.
Oh. I haven't. I once jumped out of my bedroom window to go see my ex-girlfriend. And then I got in trouble. And so on the topic of suicide, is it? Why am I? Should I bring up the Nikki incident?
Probably not.
Yeah, because it's the isolated incident in which the only time I've ever tried to kill myself.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm even willing to get onto details about it on live stream about my incidents, except you know that people watched, and that's the only reason I stopped. Like, I have stories about, like, mid-suicide attempt that I've had to, like, get out of.
And there's that one suicide attempt which you actually tried, and then God just didn't let it happen.
Yeah.
When you consumed thine bleach.
Oh, yeah. just consumed bleach and nothing happened.
Maybe you're just immune to bleach.
I don't know.
Here's something you should never do. Don't inject bleach into your bloodstream.
It does not cure autism.
It does not cure autism. You will surely die. You know, death is a cure to autism, technically.
It's horrible, but not wrong.
You know, I'm not gonna bring this up on the stream. You might get banned. Oh shit.
To be honest, I'm starting to wonder if I even know who I am at this point.
Huh.
I find stuff that seems contradictory to who I believe I am and who I try to be. And it's not, you fail. It's like stuff that seems to be instinct to me. Like, the will to, like, if something gets me just right, I have the will to kill a person. And I will go through it. And I mean, a lot of people have that.
I would stab the person in the neck with a spoon.
Probably done worse. No, I have done worse. I'm just not gonna say it.
It was bad. They were bleeding. It was the adult part of the spoon too.
When I was a little kid, sort of interesting story. I was sitting next to this kid, and he was just annoying me really bad. He just kept kind of bullying me, and I just didn't care, but it just really got on my nerves. I kept telling him to stop, and at one point I kind of just grabbed my pencil, turned around real quick, and stabbed him in the neck, and broke the pencil in his neck.
Did you get in trouble?
Oh yeah, I got sent to the office for sure. He got sent to the hospital. One kid got sent to the office for laughing. That was Elijah.
That would have been me too. Me and Elijah would be good fun.
Yeah, Elijah got sent to the office because he laughed because I stabbed a kid in the neck.
I'd probably send a kid to the office if something.
I wasn't the nicest kid.
Well, you're a lot nicer now.
Yeah, I am. But it's part of because I don't want to be a douche.
You don't want to be in Austin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another part of it is kind of because, that point in my life where I started, it's past understanding people's emotions, it's more like feeling them. Like when somebody's crying, I tend to know exactly what they're feeling. I feel the same physical pain in that sense of it, because emotional pain can very much cause physical pain, but it causes a lot of mental pain too. I don't feel their mental pain, but I can feel their physical pain. So I can kind of judge based off that, because I've been through a lot of stuff. Rape and molestation isn't alien to me. Did I ever mention why I hate my birthday?
Yes.
Okay. They probably don't know, so I'm going to say it again. So, I got molested and raped almost every day for about almost a full year. This guy weaseled his way into the partners program. And he was, I met him on the 11th, the day after my birthday. And so that was also the first day I got molested. He taught me how to drive a lot while molesting me. Yeah.
How? Wait a second.
He let me sit on his lap, he'd use the pedals, and I'd drive, and he'd molest me.
Huh.
Yeah.
My dad did that with me once, but without the molestation part.
Yeah.
And then he got pulled over.
But, it's kind of rough, and it doesn't really bother me that much anymore, except, the main reason I got picked was not just because of my age and all this other stuff. There were other possibilities that could have gotten picked. The biggest reason I got picked is because I shared my birthday with him. And that's basically the biggest reason I got molested and raped, because of the day I was born.
If I were you, after the first day it happened, I would have just weaseled in a knife into my pocket and just fucking murdered him.
No, dude, I was a twisted kid, dude. I used him for blackmail and shit. I used it for blackmail a lot.
You would.
Biggest thing is I was friends with his son, so I didn't want to lose that friendship for one. Second off, there are bonuses I can get from it. Like, it may sound weird, but I was like, hey, yo, if you buy me this shit, I won't tell.
There's a
I
lot.
kind of exploited him at like the age of 10, and then proceeded to tell at the end. Although, it did rough me up mentally for a while, but it doesn't really bother me anymore. I mean, you know, occasionally there's times where if I'm sitting just right, I get reminded of pain. Anal pain.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah. You know, an adult genitalia going into, you know, a 10-year-old's butt crevice.
How long did he get jailed for?
Life.
Oh, good.
Pretty much. He was like 50 and he got jailed for like 75 years. Because there were like 4 people who came forward against him.
This is like
Even went on the news.
8 years ago?
I don't know how long. Well, I'm almost 18, so yeah.
And so then he would be 58. Right?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know his exact age, but he was 50 or older.
He's at least 57.
Yeah. But that's actually how I found out I was a Leo. I found out a lot of things about me because of it. You know, the first day I watched somebody die in person, a brutal death, like pretty much get shot in the face.
Huh, ouch.
Yeah, that was a rough time.
What? Oh,
it didn't
cool.
really shake me.
Huh.
I was already dealing with one death, and it just, you know, it shook me a little bit, because, you know, I kept it, for the longest time, I would have nightmares about the people I love and care about dying, but that's partially because of who first died in my life, and not because of everything else. It's just, I could actually see gore a lot more realistically, so the dreams started to become pretty scarring too.
So the person who died first, was that the one thing or the other?
Oh, the hunting accident? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
I've never been hunting.
I think I have.
I've gone fishing before. I love fishing. Don't let me segue this into fishing. From death to fishing.
Yeah. There's
I
a
could
lot of
share some
things.
fishing techniques right now.
No.
Oh.
There's just a lot of things that, you know, a person will end up going through.
Mm.
And it'll rock their world. And it'll shape them. But, you know, I think probably the worst thing is that through almost all of it, I really cried. So it was just kind of a constant pain that I could never let go. It's probably the biggest reason I wanted death for so long, and I still kind of do. Death just seems like something that I think it's just kind of embedded in my personality to be suicidal. So it's pretty messed up to say, but I'm pretty sure.
It does sound pretty messed up to say. So hey, do you want to join my gaming group?
Maybe.
It's just called Perpetually. Like, since I'm leader, I'm Perpetually, but if that name's already taken in games, I'm Perpetually JRQ.
Yeah.
You could be a Perpetually clan member. P-Clan. P-Clan 5.
There's a lot.
Ooh.
And it's weird because society's trying to become accepting of it.
Ouch. Of rape?
No, of like,
Oh, death.
well, you know, people expressing pain.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Should have clarified that.
yeah.
People
probably
should
so.
never be okay with rape or death.
But you know,
I wonder if there's a way to delete death files. There's like delete death.
I don't think that
Make
works.
people live together forever.
I mean, there's a biblical answer, but we'll get to that at a later time.
Who?
Biblical answer, but we'll get to
Oh,
that at a later time.
Yeah, like accepting Jesus. But I mean, like, this world. I mean, people are already trying to, like, take brains out of people, put them in robots.
Talking about Revelations, I know there is kind of an answer to that, but
yeah, like going to heaven and stuff.
Not entirely. We'll talk about it later.
Are we just gonna bring this up in the gaming stream?
I don't know. But you know, I think probably the worst part about me is that I don't like to show people that I'm going through pain. Like, and if people notice, I don't ever tell them what's really going on. And I'm basically
Have you done that to me before? I think you've done that to me before.
Oh, yeah.
I know it. Like the one time you tied yourself up to a tree?
No, that wasn't anything weird.
Oh.
That's just me.
You just tied it?
I just wanted to fuck with people.
I mean, we all kind of knew that it didn't happen, but like, we all wanted your confirmation.
Yeah.
Or that one time with the girl that you told me about?
Yeah, we're not talking about that.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm pretty honest about my feelings. If I'm like, if something pisses me off, I either say, that pisses me off, stop, or I'm like, bitch, stop that. Or, and if they don't stop, I just either leave or just get mad at them.
I just try to ignore everything. Unless, somebody's experiencing pain, then I try to get under that weight with them. You just try to deep throat rubber.
I'm just trying to lighten the mood a little bit.
You're having a serious one, man.
Yeah.
Lighten the mood in a bit. I don't know what to do.
What?
It's kind of my feelings, I don't know how to let them out, for one.
Well, I mean, you're kind of expressing them with
but there's
unnamed girl. I don't know if she wants her name on stream or not. Your girlfriend? That's gonna be unnamed girl one.
I don't really express much to anyone, really.
Do you express to yourself?
No. I mean, when I'm alone, I try to, but most of the time, I'm pretty sure someone's gonna come in.
Whenever I have something I don't want to happen, what I do is, hold on. I kind of just argue with myself in my head. I think that's a sign of a mental disability or something.
I don't think so.
Just like having two sides of my brain just argue. Like it's basically like left brain versus right brain, except left brain is the morally good part of my brain and right brain is the morally dubious part of my brain, and they just kind of like get in a fist fight, and whoever comes on top is like my feelings.
I think everyone has that.
Yeah, but I think mine's a bit more, more expressive.
I don't know.
It's basically spy versus spy, but in my head.
No, it's probably a good thing you can express.
Yeah.
Makes it easier.
That's probably why me and Haley are so good with together. Oops, I mean unnamed girl too.
You already said it on stream.
Yeah.
But
I guess I did. I guess.
But I mean, I try to express myself, but I just never am able to. I mean, sometimes I don't even know what's a front and what's real.
Huh, like sometimes when it's a hot day outside and there's cars in the road, I don't know if they're going forward or if they're stationary. So I kind of just walk in the middle of the road, and if they move out of the way, I'm like, oh shit, that's a car. Because I honestly can't tell the difference if they're moving or not.
Huh.
It might be the heat fucking with my eyes. It might just be I can't really see movement that well.
I don't know.
I mean, if it starts getting bigger, I'm like, oh shit, that's moving.
To be honest, I don't know what I'm going to do with my life. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know anything. I don't know. I don't have plans. I don't plan for anything.
I have a bit of plans. Like, I know I want to go to college, but I probably won't because it's fucking expensive.
Basically, all my plans fell through.
Well, you still have that one plan with your girlfriend, and you know you still have a chance to go to college with a scholarship.
Sort of. You know the Job Corps thing?
Yeah.
So Job Corps is actually getting owned by different people, and you're gonna have to pay to go instead of them pay you. And it's government funded. So pretty much that plan fell through. Completely. So I actually have no way of ending up paying for it. Life's just kind of throwing me curveballs. I don't know what to do. I'm just kind of looking at them at face value, I guess. Well, a lot of today, I've been basically just yelled at, basically told I suck.
Huh.
It's basically been all that's happened today.
That sucks.
Yeah.
You don't suck. You're a good person.
You
That make you feel better.
It's just, so like today's been a weird curveball.
How? Have you talked to like significant other?
I mean, not much today, but
me neither actually.
Yeah.
Yesterday was really weird. Let me just tell you about it. Like me and Haley, we usually just have a kind of short conversations like throughout the day. But yesterday, like at the very end of the day, we just started talking, and we kind of just started talking from like 6 o'clock all the way to 10 of the night. No, like not even 10, like all the way to 12 o'clock. And then like it was just weird, and I like it. I wish that had happened like all day, but like not even in text, but in like person.
No, stay there. Oh yeah, that was me. Get back here! What?
Why'd you do that?
My phone's going off too.
Why'd you do that to me?
What? Punch you?
Yeah.
Because you were gonna get up and leave?
Oh, it wasn't?
Is it only because I punched you?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I was doing the Ricardo thing. I've been shitting my pants. Job alerts.
Oh, for me?
Yep.
You know, I mean, I guess I should just challenge these, like, just take them head on.
Stream's not really good at frames.
No, it's not. But that is fine because I also don't have the right qualifications to live stream my camera.
Huh.
So, that's right, YouTube qualifications anymore. Because they changed it, which makes no sense. But. So yeah.
You can't use ChatSnap to stream anymore?
I can, probably.
Huh.
But you know, YouTube's qualifications for live streaming your camera, you can't do it straight from the YouTube app anymore.
Huh. Can you live stream directly to YouTube from like an app?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
No, but like from the thing and like record the app and the external audio?
You actually, live streaming from YouTube, you can't record the app anymore. They've added screen recording. They took away screen recording.
Ah, that sucks.
Yeah.
That shucks. Corn.
Oh, I still have the Yu-Gi-Oh deck in my bag.
Whole box?
No, just the one Elijah.
God damn it, Elijah stole my peanut butter.
I mean, peanut butter that was originally his?
They gave it to me.
Yeah, for when you were hungry at that time. Not to, like, steal all their food. Remember, they're like, what? 6 people living off a low budget?
Yeah.
You gotta remember that. So. I mean, I told my parents, but I recently saw our income amount. And, like, how many bills you have to pay. And we are not making profit at all. No profit. We're losing a lot of money.
You know, on the phone, the quality and the frames are a lot faster than that.
Probably, yeah.
That's a bit weird.
Yeah.
Do you want to watch Dr. Phil?
No.
Why?
It's Dr. Phil.
So,
I
Dr.
actually
Phil's
think-
sexy. I'm sorry.
I kind of hope you just go through this recording and just edit everything into a meme.
I can if you want.
I mean, I want you to literally just take this whole live stream, rip it from YouTube, and make every instance into a meme, even if it doubles in time.
Dr. Phil's sexy.
Just as many meme references, it's up to you. But,
Why am I doing this?
I don't know. To be honest, I've actually been thinking about getting a new brand.
Just get a tattoo.
I kind of want to, but I also have to be, 18 and have money.
Wait a second. 18 have money?
I need to be 18 and have money.
Oh. Yeah. I want a small turtle tattoo.
I kind of want a full back tattoo.
Of a turtle?
No, like tentacles, two tentacles going down my arm, and the other tentacles, like,
Your parents are gonna be mad at you.
Oh,
they're gonna yell at you to laser it off.
I don't know. It's my choice when I become an adult, anyways, if I get a tattoo. Mom is actually pretty supportive of it, actually. She said it's better than fucking branding yourself. Probably without the effort, I can't remember the exact quote. Oh dear, did the lighting change on the TV?
It did.
Differently. And when we looked at it, it changed back. It's weird. Oh, what the?
Oh, it's blue. Blue!
I don't even know what's going on there.
Now it's back. Blue!
Is this happening on the live stream for everyone?
I don't know.
But, you know what's funny? I'm in the Resistance. Is this a sign?
I thought you switched.
I planned on it, but I also don't know if I want to lose everything.
Well, I was only level 2, so I was completely fine with it.
Yeah. Also, I'm starting to wonder if I fully trust the Enlightenment. I've watched the anime, so.
So you know who the good guys are?
Sort of?
Who?
No one?
They're both the bad guys?
Basically, Ada is the closest to a good guy. Even will guide the,
No, look at the phone. It's turning blue again.
It actually is.
So this is on the stream.
Yeah.
Whee!
It's weird.
Why is it turning blue?
I don't know.
I'm tired.
Pretty tired too.
So it's because I was doing this.
Yeah. I mean, I make a lot of quotes about life, but like, how it's, I don't even know, I don't even want to say most of them. Most of them are just dark and depressing.
Me too. Except
Do
with
you think
that.
I'm like a super emo? This just has a fun sense of humor and a nice personality.
I sometimes I honestly feel that way about myself.
Am I an emo? I mean, I know I pulled the look off really well because I do it. I'm kind of fond of the look, but
You just need to learn how to put on eyeliner.
Jesus was an emo.
Yeah.
I have to.
Because your eyeliner, when you dressed as an emo, was way too fucking thick.
Dude, I got so many compliments for it. Literally, a lot of girls were like, please do my eyeliner. Dude, it's fantastic.
They're obviously not beauty gurus because that eyeliner's thick.
You're not a beauty guru either.
Shut up. I'm gonna watch James Charles tutorials.
Moral of the story, I guess, of this live stream is I don't want to die. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with my life. I think I'm a failure. Basically, big dark depression. There we go. That's the live stream.
Come on over to my channel or stay here because we're both probably going to be live streaming the game. Perpetually. That's it. It's only perpetually. It's the picture
I
of the
want to
goldfish.
actually do something really, monumental. Something actually good. I figured maybe we'd come to something super smart.
Game? No, conclude the live stream or for like the beginning of the Doofy live stream?
No, I mean in this live stream. I figured we would.
Huh.
But it just didn't seem to happen.
Monumental, you say?
Nudity is not allowed on YouTube.
I know.
I also don't think your girlfriend would approve.
No, she wouldn't. She'd be pissed. She'd be like calling me up saying, "What the fuck?"
She knew.
if she knew. If Haley, if you're watching this, I'm sorry.
I don't think she is. Did you just call out her name?
Well, I've already called out her name like 4 times in this.
Oh yeah, true. Why did I say that? I'm the one that pointed that out. I guess what I'm saying is, I need emotional support. I think I'm a fucking failure and I beat myself up every day. Ha, I'm a thought because I'm saying it on YouTube. Bye! What a way to end a live stream.
Game?
It's still live streaming. That's gonna be fantastic.